Everyone just about settled in for some football here at Houston's NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Houston. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Lamar starts the long game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. At 18.
From the 29. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Nick starting with a pass. Dumped off to his running back. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
3rd and long for Nix. Gets Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from the 41. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Stroud throwing here on first. Throwing deep for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And the Broncos bringing out some extra DBs on this third down. They're in the dime.
18, that's it.
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
19, here we go.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one's cut along one sideline. He hangs on to that football Brock through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 10 now. Caught by Pat Bryant. And they take him down right along the 30.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They've got a man in motion. Going for it on 4th. Nix. Short pass brought in. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll run and draw with Mixon. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Keeping it with Mixon. And that's good for a gain of 5. Enough to stop that play with Jonte Barron.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
For them to figure out now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, Man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Oh, ready. 18.
First and 10, around to Mixon. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A 47-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And they're on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Here we go, 2nd down. Here's Nix to throw. This is Sutton working the right side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete to Mims. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's Nix. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Once more, it's Nix. Finds Mims. Rolling into enemy territory. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Christian Harris on the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Nix, quick out line, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Broncos trailing on the scoreboard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send a man in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. It is Kunk, left side. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Houston calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And fighting that for a few. It's 3rd down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Nix from the gun. This one's caught. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. All right, keeping it it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down. Offense up to the line fast.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and
Back to throw it. He's trying to push the field. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Sherfield on the return. Escapes a defender. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Harvey headed right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Mims with the grab. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Nix to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
It's Harvey straight ahead. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Play made that time by Danico Autry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now Nix on 3rd down. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. 18. Okay.
Throwing is Stroud. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
11. Here we go. 18. Okay. Fuzzy.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Off his back foot, hurling this deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Brought in right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Giving this to Harvey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Going for it with Harvey. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
All right.
That's back-to-back for Dell. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It was as as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, Broncos loading up that secondary. They're in the dime here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And even with time to process as you ran backwards, Brock, still no idea what's going on. He's indeed going to wind up in his own end zone for a safety. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, I'm hoping that he simply got turned around, forgot which end of the field was his, because other than that, Brock, I got no explanation.
Yeah, imagine how funny it actually would have been, funny like a clown, to see his own team chase him down and tackle him, Kate. I mean, it would have been hilarious for us to watch. A little embarrassing for him, but less embarrassing than running it back to the wrong end zone for a safety? Come on, man. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Already. 19 seconds.
Now it's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 18.
Here's Stroud now. Chased out to his right. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This, our last play of the quarter.
All right. 18.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. The right side, no one has it. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
All right. Why Tony?
Again, Stroud. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Fourth down.
The The Texans set to punt.
Formation for the Texans.
Oh, and it's a fake punter with the football. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
That's just a great job by the special teams unit to see an opportunity and go take advantage of it and get another set of downs. And really the key to all of that, Kate, is you got to sell it. And they do. They sell it beautifully. The defense not prepared for it at all.
They've got first down from the 31. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To the air, Stroud. Throw caught at the 6. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans jump in front now by 5. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Nix looking to throw. Buying some time right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamario Lassiter with the pick.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. Take down the touchdown.
There's a good chance. He wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans push the lead up to 12. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Sherfield on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here's Nix to throw. Setting up the screen. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos.
Nix to throw again. He rolls to his right. He's got it at the 6. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that happened.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So here come the Broncos. Big spot now as they try for 2.
The Broncos
putting a receiver in motion.
Two-point conversion.
Once more, it's Nix. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. It's like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down back at the 38.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun now, first round. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Why, Tony?
It is back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
For the Texans.
He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 8. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. Working quickly here.
And it's 3rd down.
Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Here's 2nd and 11. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Mixon. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. The kick is off the mark, no good. And they fail to make this a two-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a two-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 47. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Denver.
Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's second and 1. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Broncos trail by 6. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Now run with Harvey. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Broncos have to hurry here, clock still running. They look to throw it. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. To throw. That one finds his man, Ingram. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point would give him the lead and maybe the win. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives him the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Texans 19. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Don't worry. Swap. Another swap. 19 seconds. Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog. White Tony.
Back to throw. Will find in his back. Nixon. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Let's go.
Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So now it's going to be third and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw it. That's it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up fourth and long.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Look the hot. Love it.
Here he is to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Broncos to a knee and let the clock run out on this win. So it's a win for the Broncos. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.